Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I am going to do a reading, but I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet. I'm going to really ask Divine Spirits on what they want me to say, or basically do a reading on. But I do know that Divine Spirits has really been gearing on love, definitely love, as far as what this word game perceives as love. Again, to touch bases, the energies are definitely different. Divine Spirits are saying that my, of course, these entities definitely wanted to stop my Divine Feminines from going up into a higher vibration. The one who left this love game, they have completely moved on. I got Six of Swords. They have moved on from this soulmate, soul tie, twin flame, divine counterpart. But not only that, you guys, these Divine Feminines who are much aware, they have their queenship. They are definitely these warriors here, these warriors, Amazon women, queens, Egyptian queens. These Divine Feminines has been moving since day one, that these entities wanted to trap them in this love game with their so-called soulmates, soul ties, or twin flame counterparts. These guys has been moving on since then, whether people know it or not. And it seems as though these guys, these feminists, cannot be clouded away. Now, these feminists were not the chosen one. The chosen ones were the ones that have basically gotten trapped in this world game. It's so funny because, you know, so many people, you know, oh, I'm the chosen one, I'm the chosen one, you know, and I'm in this, trying to wait for my divine partnership and this and the other. Yeah, you guys were chosen because you were not going to be strong enough to move on. So you were chosen in this game. So any of my Divine Feminine of light, you were chosen in this game because they already knew from day one that you stay stagnant on these masculines. You were chosen to be in this hell reality. And it's amazes me to see the energies when it comes to that. Love is exactly what it is. It's a love game. It is a love game. It was never meant to have true love in this world, period, point blank. So when you want to talk about the divine unions, any of them, you're talking about souls here. You're talking about darker souls, lighter souls. These are the yin and the yang. Now, even with my Sigma masculine soulmates that my Divine Feminines went towards after they left these twin flame counterparts of soulmate soul ties in this union, these soulmate Sigma masculines, of course, they are soul source too as well. But when you go back to my readings, Divine Spirits has told me that these guys were going to reach my Divine Feminines in the 5-dimensional mindset. I didn't know, I didn't understand how. I'm thinking that it was the darker masculines. I couldn't understand that they would make such a quick turnaround to meet these feminines in that 5-dimensional mindset. Well, I didn't know that they were going to use the Sigma masculines to do that. And it seems as though the Sigma masculines are getting a lot more obsessed, wanting to trap my Divine Feminines in this love game so they won't go up into the higher 6th-dimensional mindset, which will be done, game over. My Sigma masculines were balanced in their energy. This game that these entities have set here when it came to love and between two souls here, divine partnership, they always had a gimmick. They always was having something behind the scenes. And that's what people need to understand. It was never going to be that simple, because when we are talking about chipping away the ego, you have to let go of the ego to be in this divine union. So you understand that is surgically implanted in these masculines or soul source here. Once you chip away that ego that they hold in this world game, that makes them narcissistic, that makes them psychopaths, that makes them sociopaths, that makes them serial killers. Once you chip away from all that entity, that darkness there, that ego, what do you have? Do anybody really realize what they say when they say that? Oh, you gotta let go of the ego. For a darker soul, when you chip away that ego, what you have is insecurities, fear, anger, and there we go, obsession. Because what you're going to do, they're going to start fearing, having insecurities that feminine that they have is going to go and seek someone else. Here we got the devil energy, the toxic energy. Here we got the narcissistic energy. That's how it all starts, you guys. It's not as easy as you think. These entities were never going to let this true divine union between two souls happen, ever. This is why divine spirits, your guides, your ancestors are telling you, my divine feminines of light as a whole, that there will never be true love on this earth. You're going to keep going around and around and around in circles, and you're not going to find it. Period. These entities of this game knew. They knew that these two souls were never to be together. My divine feminines did better with karmic masculines. They were more of a life partner towards them. Because these masculines, yeah, they hold that ego, but it's not that energy that's going to be clashing, that dark and light soul. These divine feminines can stay with these karmic masculines for years and years and be like partners with these karmic masculines. I know that for a fact because I'm not with mine and he's still in my life. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I stayed with this man. I've known him now for 20 years. We were together for 17, probably 13. We were together for 13 years in basically marriage relationship type. But I'm going to tell you this. I didn't know any of this toxic energy until I actually went 17 years of knowing my karmic masculine. I finally went out and I started to date. I didn't know what the shit was. I asked divine spirits that I wanted to find my true love. I did not know that true love was going to come into this situation right here. Toxicity, devil energy was more in that energy of divine love than it was in a karmic relationship that I had. This karmic masculine I can always count on. These narcissistic energies here, these soul source energies I could never count on. Okay, so then you have your dark masculines here. Who were your twin flame counterparts, soulmate, soul ties? These guys are so fucking dark, it wasn't even funny. These guys are so deep down into the dark energy of four-dimensional mindset, they can't even come out of that, period. It's like, it's so funny because it's like, these divine spirits don't even really want me to bring up these dudes. Don't even want me to bring them up because they're so far gone. Can you even feel the energy? No. It's like it was never happened in my world. Then you have your Sigma masculines that were balanced in their energy. And what happened? These guys are obsessive now. The only thing that they did, again, was reach you guys, my divine feminines, in the five-dimensional mindset because they were balanced enough to do that at the time when that door closed from the 4D. And as soon as that door closed, and you could see gradually that these masculines wanted to constrict you here. A lot of them wanted you to have children. All these dark masculines did. The soulmate, soul ties, twin flame counterparts wanted, and these Sigma masculines wanted to tie you down with children so they can be able to control you as well. But The laugh was on them because divine spirits is not going to allow that. No divine feminine of light who's moving on can be captured. We can't. We are going to always be moving on. This world gang knew what they were doing when they implanted the ego into these soul source dark masculines here. The karmic masculines, yes, they can live a lifetime with the divine feminine of light because they need her energy. She does not. A dark masculine can never stay with a karmic feminine for a lifetime because they need the energy. That's why narcissistic men always has another person. And that person is going to be a divine feminine of light. There is not a masculine that is in a karmic cycle at this time that, well, at this time, yes. At this time, because you got the dark narcissistic masculine who did not heal. These guys are going to be going from one partner to another. Trying to find this divine feminine energy, they cannot. And at the end of the day, their mindset is on their true love that they feel like got away. Their soulmate soul tie or their divine feminine feminine counterpart. But at the end of the day, they are trying to find this feminine here. Someone halfway like this feminine, and it cannot find her in any of these energies. Then you got your divine feminine of light, who light is out. Even these darker souls not going to want these guys. The light is out. They don't have the energy. And these feminists are so far up their asses with a masculine that has been gone for so long ago that they don't even know. They're not even thinking about anyone else, even though, yes, they are going to be going and I'm seeing these guys going to try to find their twin flame their true love or soulmate divine counterpart that they can be able to have this true divine union with. Well, these guys are going to get caught up in some shit. Probably be brought down to their demise by trying to find a true divine partner, which is not. And these guys could end up being with a darker masculine, to be honest. And these darker masculines might end up doing what they need to do. They may be the one to kill them. I didn't even think about that shit. These masculines are dark here. That is in this dark energy. And because you got two souls and they can demolish each other. So my divine feminines of light, which their light is out now, they're in a lot of danger. And it's so funny, this morning I have two lights in my bathroom. And it's a bathroom that's adjacent to my bedroom. And one light went out. The other light still shines. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's two divine feminines. One light went out, and I did that reading last night. The other divine feminine light is still shining brightly. And it's so funny, when I put another bulb in that light, do you know that light bulb is dimmer than the other one? I was like, wow. These divine feminists will never get their light back. I don't like that. So that means that some of these guys may end up being in a situation where they can't get out of in this lifetime. I never knew that this would go the way that it's going. I don't get a lot of views. I understand that, because it's going to be very rare now that my videos is being seen. Because, again, you guys, this love on this earth is a fucking setup. It's no such thing as true love on this earth. I'm telling you right now. Divine Spirits has been telling me this over and over again. It's not. And it's so funny. When I see that these divine feminines of light, that is not light anymore, that is in illusion so bad to where their light is out, these guys cannot get out of that shit, man. And it's so sad because the cycles has moved in so many ways. What you did in one cycle, you're not going to do it in this cycle. I hear so many people say, oh man, how did, really, this changed? But just last month it was this way, because it was another cycle. These cycles are moving so fast, you can't even catch up. And these divine feminines of light is moving right along with them. Who is moving on? All this shit that they had implanted just to get your light and your energy here. And that's just what that shit is, you guys. So, this is where we're at. True love is not here on this game. You can, you know, call me out my name. You can get mad at me. But I'm telling you, and I keep telling people, I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what's in your world. You know what's in your world. You know what's true. It seems as though, to me, two souls are not able to be together, which is your light and your dark. It's your yin and yang. All this shit was made up. I can do these cards so many times over, and it still tells me the same thing. Divine Spirits, will there ever be true love coming in this earth, on this earth? Spirit, in this game, thank you. Oh. I'm seeing a lot of games around it. I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing a lot of people being in their mindset, wanting to rebirth the situation. I'm getting these two feminines. I mean, this feminine and this masculine very much at odds. But in between this, I got the Emperor. It's almost like a toxic back and forth energy here. Very arrogant. But at this energy, I see the Two of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups, Spirit. I mean, the Two of Cups. Wow. Maybe it should have been the Four of Cups. Clarifying that, I got the Six of Swords reversed, and this time I got the Four of Wands reversed and the Eight of Swords. Whatever this so-called divine union is, it is a rough energy. It is not what you think. It is not divinely for you. It is, again, to keep you stuck and struggling here. You see this? Sorry, guys. Again, this video is going to keep cutting off. I will say this because I'm telling the truth. And every time I talk about this now, I see that my phone is acting crazy. But I will say that there are feminines of light who's detaching from this, who has moved on. They know this game for what it is. There are masculines here who really is angry because they want to be your divine masculine. They want to be your divine masculine. They want to rebirth this. This is what they are very frustrated about here. They want to play this game. This is what they want. But see, they see my divine feminines of light is freeing themselves of this energy. It's all a game, you guys. It's all a game. It's no true love here on this earth. It's to keep you stuck. And I got the Eight of Swords. It keep coming up. You want to play this game? Go right ahead. My divine feminines of light, who light is out, you don't have to worry about it anyways. It seems as though they got a special treat for you guys.